Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. So the Champions League and Europa League draws have been made. Champions League on Thursday, Europa League draws made today on Friday, and you'll see this whenever it's up. But yeah, I think last year I made a video predicting these. I'm just going to look through them, I'm just going to react to them. I think, actually, you know what, for fun, I'm going to say who'll go through in these groups. This one I'll just skim through it. I've seen Arsenal's group, but I'm just going to skim through it. But yeah, I'm just looking through all the groups. Some interesting matchups, that's for sure. I think match day 1 and 2 are in late October. They're like 2 games in a week. They're doing that 3 times. They're doing 2 games in a week, end of October. So I think it's 20th and 28th, something like that. Around those dates, not all the same day. And then there's November 14th and 20th, something like that. And then December 4th and 9th. Something similar to that. So they're doing 2 games at a time, basically. And I'm assuming there's league games around that. I'm interested to see how the travel will work behind that, because obviously there's more restrictions. I don't know. I assume they'll work it out. Maybe they'll postpone league games. I don't know. Whatever. However they do it is however they do it. I think they're letting fans back in now. It's like 30% capacity. So we'll see how that works out. Anyway, yeah, Group A. We've got Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid. That's quite tasty there. I think the last time they're in the same group, Atletico, I think, beat Bayern and they finished top. I'm pretty sure. I think so, anyway. I think they both finished on 15 points. But that'll be quite interesting, I think, to see how they do against each other this time round. Obviously, Bayern had just won the treble. They look as good as they've ever been, really. Atletico Madrid, obviously, a very defensive team. But it should be interesting to see how they do when they play against each other. Then you got Salzburg and Lokomotiv. Yeah, these two will go through. That's for sure. I'm going to say Salzburg, Europa League. Group B, Real Madrid, Shakhtar, Inter Milan, Mönchengladbach. Quite tasty. Quite tasty. I'm going to say Real Madrid definitely go through. I mean, for sure. I'm going to say Inter. I got a feeling they might not, but I think Inter Milan will go through this time in second place. Mönchengladbach a close third. Shakhtar last, which might be harsh because they're really not that bad. But I'm going to go Shakhtar last. I'm going to say Real Madrid, Inter Milan to go through. Mönchengladbach, who are a solid team, who go Europa League. Group C, Porto, Man City, Olympiacos, Marseille. They're always getting these easy groups. Whatever. Porto are decent, to be fair. Olympiacos, I mean, I got no comment about them, to be honest. Yeah, I think you know why. I do like the club, though. Marseille as well. That should be quite interesting. I think City will definitely go through. Porto second. Olympiacos Europa League. Marseille fourth. Probably harsh on Marseille. They might do something, but I don't think they'll finish in the top 2. But we'll see. Liverpool Ix Atalanta. I'm not going to bother pronouncing. I know how you pronounce it. Mitchell. No. You know what? Don't even try it, David. I know this team. I've known them for years, but I still can't pronounce their name. Liverpool, I fully expect to go through. Although Ajax and Atalanta will be tough opposition, I think. That's for sure. Especially Atalanta. They're very exciting to watch. I am really looking forward to seeing how they do against Liverpool. That's for sure. They're a high-scoring team. They play good football. And I think this year they'll probably be title contenders for the Serie A. And last year they made the quarterfinals, almost in the semi-finals. They were like minutes away, seconds away. Unfortunately, they couldn't do it. But they're clearly a talented team. And I think they're here to stay for quite a while. But I'm looking forward to seeing how they do against Liverpool. That's for sure. So I think Liverpool to go through. I think second place is between these two. I like both of these teams. So I kind of want them both to go through, but I don't think Liverpool will get knocked out here. Definitely not. But Atalanta, I'm going to go Atalanta because I like them. I'm going to say they'll go through. Ajax in third, Michelin in fourth. Group E, Sevilla, Chelsea, Krasnodar and Rennes. Sevilla usually always drop into Europa League, but this time round I don't think so. I think they'll be going through with Chelsea. Krasnodar and Rennes. Rennes, I think, will finish third and go straight into Europa League. Krasnodar in fourth. That's my prediction for that group. Chelsea, I think, will... I'm going to go Chelsea second. Yeah, Sevilla first, Chelsea second. Chelsea probably finished first, to be honest, but I'm just, as a prediction, I'm going to say Chelsea will finish second, but it'll still go through. Zenit, Borussia Dortmund, Lazio, Club Brugge. Dortmund will finish first, I reckon. Zenit second, Lazio third, Brugge fourth. Group G, Juventus, Barca. Should be quite good. Should be quite good. Dynamo Kiev and who? Do they have another name? Because I recognise the badge. Anyway, what's it? Yeah, Messi versus Ronaldo. How did I not know? This should have been all over Twitter. Usually, but like when it's about those two, it's all over Twitter. But yeah, Juventus v Barca. Jeez. Messi v Ronaldo. We're going to get that twice this year. Assuming there's no injuries. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. For me, they're the two best players of all time. People might disagree and say Pele, Maradona, whatever. For me, they're the two greatest players of all time. And they've both had amazing careers, scored a lot of goals in the process, won a lot of things. They haven't played against each other as much. I mean, they have in the league, but in terms of like in the Champions League, it hasn't happened enough, in my opinion. I mean, how many times has it happened? Once? Happened in 09, in the 09 final. And there was the one where... Wait, yeah, there was one where they won 2-0. Still, there's not been enough times that they face each other in this competition. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to say Juventus finish first, Barca second, Kiev third, and then fourth. Yeah, that's my prediction for that. Then you got PSG, Man United. The last time they met in the Champions League, it was crazy. It was the tie that probably got Ole's job. This time around, it might be the game that he has to win to save himself. Maybe I'm just making up things now, but I just think it would be quite interesting if he needed to win this game to keep his job, which is kind of funny considering winning this game a few years ago got him his job. Or actually, well, at least it played a big part in him getting it. I'm gonna say PSG definitely go through, and then second is between United and Leipzig. I think Leipzig will be very dangerous. I think it'll all depend on how United do against Leipzig. If they can get at least 4 points off them, and they need to beat Başakşehir twice. They can do that, get 4 points off them, and get something against Paris at home. They're through. But yeah, I think if they lose to Leipzig even once, that will cause problems for sure. And I think PSG will be a lot more solid this time round. They've now made a Champions League final. They got more experience. So I think now that the curse is broken, so to speak, I think they'll be a lot stronger this time round. But yeah, we'll see. But there's some interesting ties here. This is what I'm most interested in, for sure. Juve Barca. That's going to be tasty. And Liverpool Atalanta. I'm really looking forward to that. Even Inter Real Madrid. Sevilla Chelsea as well. Bayern Atletico. PSG Man United. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Europa League. Alright, so in Group A, you've got Roma, Young Boys. It's just sort of such a funny name for a team, isn't it? Cluj and Sofia. I'm not really going to predict who's going to go through, but Roma will win the group, I think, for sure. Arsenal, Rapid Vienna, Molde and Dundalk. This is going to be quite interesting. I'm looking forward to this one, especially the away one. But I think it's going to be at Aviva though, not going to be at their home ground. But still, that's going to be interesting. I fully expect us to go through in first place. If we don't, then that's just stupid, to be honest. We should be getting through in this group. No excuses. We should be taking it seriously as well, for sure. Yeah, we really should be. Even under Emery, we still finished, we still finished high up. Yeah, Leverkusen, I mean, they're surely going to win this group against Slavia Prague, Beersheva, and Nice. Nice. Why do I know they're called Nice, and I say Nice? David, just stop saying things wrong. Then you got Benfica, Standard Liège, Rangers, and Lech. This is quite a good group. I think they might be screwed, to be honest, but this is a good group. I like it. Benfica v Rangers. That should be very interesting. Very interesting. PSV, PAOK, Granada, and Omanoia. That sounds like a disease. What's this? Let's look it up. Omanoia, because they usually name lots of places, obviously. No, what am I can't even type properly. Omanoia News. Yeah. Cypriot. Oh, they're Cypriot. Okay. There's a lot of teams in Nicosia, ain't there? There's Apoel. There's a few others. I remember Apoel's run in the Champions League. They made the quarterfinals. I think that was a good year. I think I mentioned this before, but a lot of my school were Cypriots, Greeks, and Turkish as well. But yeah, there's a lot of Cypriots. There was a lot of Cypriots at my school, especially in that part of North London. So when Apoel made the Champions League quarterfinals, school went wild. That's for sure. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, I was over here. Napoli, Sociedad, Alkmaar, Rijeka. This should be a good group as well. Napoli, I think, will win it. Braga, Leicester. Obviously, Leicester in it this year. This should be quite good. Braga, Leicester, AEK, and Zoya. They were in it last year. I don't know why Anyway, yeah, I think Leicester would go through in this. I think they can probably... I got mixed up with Wolves, didn't I? I just realised, I just clocked that. I said they were in it last year. No, that was Wolves, David. That was Wolves. There's a big difference between Wolves and Leicester. But Leicester, I think, have the potential to go far. They were in the Champions League. When they were first in the Champions League, they got to the quarterfinals. And they were playing much better opposition. So, you know, who knows what they can do in this game. In this competition. I can see them going quite far. Quarterfinals at least. But yeah, in terms of this group, I think they should top it. Although Braga might be a problem, but we'll see. Celtics, Sparta Prague, AC Milan, and Lille. This is quite a good group. This might be the best group of the competition. This could be quite interesting. You've got the Scottish champions. You've got Sparta Prague, who are pretty good. You've got AC Milan, who are a legendary team, and you've got Lille, who are also pretty good. So, yeah. This is probably the most exciting group for me, I think. Just the way I'm looking at it. Even Rangers group is quite good. Villarreal, Karabag, Tel Aviv, and Sivasspor. Never heard of Sivasspor, but I'm pretty sure they're Turkish. Yeah, this should be quite good as well. I think Villarreal will top it, that's for sure. As for the other three, I'm really not sure. Spurs, Ludogorets, Linz, and Royal Antwerp. Spurs win the group. Definitely. They'll win the group. CSKA, Dinamo Zagreb, Feyenoord, and Wolfsburg. Oh, there's a different Wolfsburg. I was going to say, I was just like, wait, that's not Wolfsburg. That's not their badge. Have they got a new badge? No, it's not them. It's Wolfsburg. Do they exist? I mean, obviously they exist. Like, is that also in Germany? This doesn't help me. Switzerland. This doesn't. What do you mean questionnaire, mates? I'm not here for a questionnaire. No. Even Google doesn't know. Google's like, who are they? No. Wolfsburg. There we go. Wolfsberger. Austrian. That's all I wanted to know. Cheers, Google. They're that unknown that it keeps suggesting the German team. Alright, well, I don't know if they're any good. But apart from them, this is quite a good group. Ghent. Red Star Belgrade. I know that. Hoffenheim. And Liberec. It's one of the two. Hoffenheim to top it, I think, for that one. So yeah, I said I'd skim through them. This has been almost as long as the first part. But yeah, in terms of our group, I'm happy with the draw. We should be topping it. No excuses if we don't. Spurs, I think, will top theirs, and Leicester, I think, will probably top theirs as well. As for the Champions League, City and Liverpool should top their groups. Chelsea might, they might not. United, I don't think they'll top it. I think they'll be battling for second. I think they can get second though, for sure. But it should be quite good. Should be quite interesting to see how these teams do, how this all plays out. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Even though Arsenal not in this. Ah, look. Haha. This guy thinks he's funny. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Literally, I search Wolfsburg and still that one turns up. Love it, man. Love it. At least this was there. At least this was there. So yeah, see ya.